So the first big Nintendo Switch game coming to us from Nintendo in 2024 just happens to be a Game Boy Advance game originally. I, of course, am talking about Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which comes out on February 16th. Now, when this game was revealed, there was a lot of questions about it. Why isn't this a traditional Donkey Kong game? This seems kind of like a cash grab of sorts, and at $50, it definitely is, not exactly a cheap game, but also not a full price game. Well, I'm very familiar with this franchise as I played the original Game Boy Advance version, so I'm going to tell you guys kind of what the differences are between this version and the Game Boy Advance version, show you guys some gameplay, and tell you what I honestly think about it to see if it's going to be worth your $50. Whether you're a seasoned veteran of this franchise or brand new to it, we're going to find out if this is worth your money. So a brand new demo just went out for this game on the Nintendo Switch eShop. A lot of people seem to miss this announcement because it came out like right after Sony's State of Play presentation wrapped up. So I kind of understand it, but we're going to check this out together. I've actually already played through it. You could see here, you could choose the number of your players, 1 or 2. I'm playing by myself because I don't have anyone to play with. And you could choose a casual or a classic style. I'm not a casual person. I'm more into the classic stuff here. There's a little cutscene that plays. If you're familiar with the original Game Boy Advance game, you're going to be very familiar with this game. If you are familiar with Donkey Kong 93 on the Game Boy that was optimized for the Super Game Boy, you're going to be very familiar with this game because Donkey Kong 93 was essentially what started like this whole franchise. It was kind of the grassroots of it. Mario plays through puzzle levels, gets to the end of a segment of levels, has to battle Donkey Kong himself, and then rinse and repeat until you beat the game. You see there's a nice little cutscene playing here. He busts in, he wants those little Mario toys. Oh no, they're sold out. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Oh, you're gonna be a nefarious little guy, aren't you? You're gonna break into the toy company, and Mario's gonna have to save the day because you are going to take all of those precious little Mario toys. You terrible, terrible monkey. I guess it was a gorilla? Yeah, he's more of a gorilla than a monkey. I guess you call it an ape. But yeah, he goes in the little door. Here's the level here. So this is basically your level structure here. You can take a look at the game and see it looks very similar to like the original game. There's not much different. Just, it looks like a more HD thing. This isn't a Super Mario Brothers Wonder Mario character, and you can see, it definitely looks a lot more like a traditional 2D Mario character that we are accustomed to, like you would see in New Super Mario Brothers or something like that. So basically, you're just trying to solve the puzzle. You get the key, you put it in the door, you go to the next level. Within the levels, there are little prizes, little gifts. You want to pick those up to get 100% completion. You can, of course, pick up various things and chuck them, which is always a nice thing. You can't stomp on enemies' heads. Instead, when you stomp on an enemy's head, you just kind of stand on top of him, like so. And then we'll get our little Mario toy here. And look, we did it. We are good at this game, folks. And really, that's kind of the crux of this game. It's little bite-sized segments. And I do have a couple qualms with it. I understand that it's not the full game and stuff like that, but I am very familiar with how this game. Oh, it didn't save my data from my original playthrough. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. But I do have some qualms about this because of the fact that there's not like a lot of budget going on here. Like, hey, look, it's the same background, and that will change as we get to different areas. But I don't know, like put a little more into it, put a little more effort into it. One area where they did kind of beef things up, though, and I will give them credit for, is within the amount of levels itself. So the original game on the Game Boy Advance, I believe there was only 90 or so levels. There was a couple hidden levels as well, but this game offers over 130 levels. So I'm not a mathematician by any stretch of the imagination. Honestly, I didn't do very good in math school, like algebra and stuff like that. But that's obviously quite a bit more, I didn't pick up the key, quite a bit more levels that you're going to be getting. However, if the gameplay doesn't kind of hit with you, Like it's never going to change. The levels just get bigger, more dramatic, more varied. They put things in like weather effects, like ice, and of course you have like a jungle level. There's like a wind level and stuff like that. Like it's all fine. It's all standard textbook Mario stuff, but it's definitely staying very true to the original roots, which on one hand is cool, but when you remember how much the Game Boy Advance game cost and how much this one costs, like I get it. There's a little bit more to this version of the game, but I don't know. It's fun though. You know, the physics themselves, I don't know, they can feel a little bit off. You know, I don't think they're necessarily bad or anything, but there's a few times where like you jump and the jump feels is a little on the stiff side, if you catch my drift. But you know, overall, it's a pretty fun experience. You're gonna get a decent amount of gameplay time out of this. Obviously, if you want to 100% complete everything, you're going to want to go back and get the other prizes. The levels themselves get more detailed and more intricate as you go along. But like I said at the start, I'm not sure that this is the style of Mario game that a lot of people are going to want. This is more kind of like a game that either you're like a diehard puzzle fan, so you're going to want to check it out, or like you have kids. You know, like if you got little ones at the house who are fans of Mario, like I could see them actually having a lot of fun with this game because of the fact that, you know, Mario himself looks nice and colorful. The colors of the levels all look nice. Like it's obviously not super detailed or anything like that, but everything just looks like nice in the game. You know, could have been better for the astute, you know, gameplay player, the grizzled old man who's playing a Mario puzzle game. The puzzles themselves, you know, it's all basically the same. It's just larger in size, larger in scope. I'll show you guys one little deviation here at the end of this. We're going to end up getting a full game play through of the demo here. So you can see, I mean, I would definitely recommend trying it for yourself though. Even after watching this video, if you are interested in the game, see there's a little nod to the old Donkey Kong. I would definitely try out the demo though, just to feel like the physics and stuff, because I feel like the physics might throw some people off, and you can always adjust to it as you play throughout the game. Like, you know, you're not ever really going to be in a situation where everything completely changes unless, you know, there's some sort of level effect within it. The levels themselves, there's like a jungle level, fire level, wind level, snow level. It's all the stuff you would expect from a 2D Mario game. But I don't know if that's a bad thing. You know, sometimes traditional stuff is pretty good. So we don't get to see the Donkey Kong boss battle, but we do get to see this level, which is yet indicative of another gameplay style that the game offers, where you have the little Mario toys and you got to lead them to get the letters and stuff like that. You know, you can learn how to spell the word toy. I guess that's kind of cool. Come on, guys, let's go. Jump. Get up there. Oh, yeah, I got to hit the yellow thing. See, even I was stumped. I was stumped for a second. Am I a child in a man's body? Well, that doesn't sound right. You get my drift, though. But yeah, this is... oh, no, we left one behind. You fool. Whatever, dude. Sorry, you're getting left behind, pal. I don't have time for you. Everyone in the box. Get in the box. And to our fallen brethren, I'm sorry, pal. I guess I gotta get him back. All right, you're gonna make me go all the way back for this. You're killing my time. Killing my time. Get up there. Come on. Let's go. Go this way. Get to the edge. All right, drop down. Get your ass in the box. Stupid toy. But that is a look at Mario vs. Donkey Kong for the Nintendo Switch. Is this a game that you're gonna pick up? Like I said, $50. It's not the worst thing. I might actually end up buying it because I do like it. You know, it is fun to play. It's just I don't know how much enjoyment I'm going to get out of it. There's some other games that come out, like Tomb Raider comes out right before it, and I'm definitely way more interested in Tomb Raider than I am in this. But you can kind of see here like how the game gets more intricate, the levels themselves get bigger, but I don't know if the game ever really looks like substantially better. But let me know what you think of it in the comments section down below. Like I said, there is this demo available, so I highly suggest you check it out if you're on the fence about this game. And yeah, give me your thoughts and feedback. Do you plan on picking this up? Is this a pass for you? I would say, you know, maybe you could get it on sale, but we all know this is a Nintendo game, pal. That ain't happening anytime soon. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you happen to miss my State of Play coverage from yesterday, make sure you guys go check that out. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.